machine again. This is one of the platforms. The real archive should be below deck, in the mechanics room. Find a way in, Caretaker. Old blueprints often survive where machines were meant to be repaired, not displayed.
Right, hello everybody, and welcome back. Now, I was just on. I had a spare, whichever way you want to call it, like 50 minutes, and I was. Well, number one, when I logged in, it wasn't the last save. It was a bit beforehand where I hadn't took all that stuff apart. I hadn't taken down all them wind turbines and that. So I spent 10 minutes catching back up, but it weren't that bad. And then my plan was to maybe just go and salvage some stuff, and all I did, well, was to come and do some maintenance really. So I got some more storage. This is going to be really short, this one, by the way, because I have not got much time at all. But it's, of course, as soon as I'm not there, or not recording, it bloody starts talking about the gyrocopter. So as soon as he started mentioning gyrocopters, I just hit the record button. So I was just cruising along in my own time, planning to go maybe do some scrapping and get some stuff and not do anything important. So I just made some more containers. I also realised you can put stuff in this without switching it on. I think. How did I put stuff in that without switching it on? If I switch that on now. Yeah, let's start recycling. Yeah, because there's stuff in it. So if I go to that. But when it's off, yeah, so when it's off, there's a split second you can throw stuff in it. So there's stuff stored in that now, but it's not on. So as soon as I switch it on, it'll pick it up. But anyway, so of course I'm just going to do some low level stuff, and I saw one of these towers. And last time I was like, oh, did we even get near that tower or whatever? So I just kind of came by it. And of course he starts talking about bloody gyrocopters. So she said there's 3 towers. There's 3 towers that might hold blueprints. So is that a new scavenge? Ah, there we go. So we've now got coordinates in the top corner. We need southwest, northwest and southeast. 115, 115 or 145. So that would be, we don't know. So we're at, which one are we at? It's hard to sell. We're at the northwest one. So if we're at northwest, the other one is what? Southwest and southeast. So I'd just like to know, so that's not really south, is it? So that's northeast. And we know there's another one down here and another one down here. But for this really short and nothing episode, I'm getting excited. I'm jumping around excitedly. This could be the start of the gyrocopter. Now, as soon as you started talking, I brought you back. So we'll just do this a little bit, and it could be a little 20-minute episode. So there's no sharks. I've got enough bullets. Let's just jump in. Let's jump in. Some of these we went to didn't have the tower. I'm sure they didn't have ladders, some of them. So there is monsters. There is quite a lot of horrible monsters. How do I? Oh, there you go. I'll shoot that one from here. Ah! So we can't get up there? How do we... Am I missing a door? Do we need to get power? What am I missing? Oh, no, here we go. Here we go. Going away. Monsters inside. Is the big monsters inside? No. Look at that. Oh, straight on the ship. Almost. Badoosh. Anyway. So we're inside. Let's get the torch on. So we do need power. We need power. We've got lots of stuff. Lots of money. Lots of stuff. So we need power. Now, do we just need temporary power? Is that what is going on? So I don't know how much of the gyrocopter message you got then, but she started talking, saying there was 3 of them. I'm just going to try. This might not work. It might work. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? Scan the silage. There wasn't a blueprint in here, I just picked up. Scan the salvage gyro blueprint. Is it on? It's on the wall. It is on the wall. Wrong button. Let's look at it through the binoculars. Scanner. Scanner.
Good. We now have the lift assembly and cargo hook records. This was never a comfort craft. One operator, one small load, and just enough trust in the engine to try.
We can now... Why did we need power? I'm going to leave that there. We'll switch the power off. We didn't need power. The ship is over there. 3, 2, 1. One then. So, not to just call it a 2-second episode. I've got roughly 20 minutes. I've got roughly 20 minutes. And we're going to go and plot a course straight to the next one. No, we don't. We've done northwest, so we need south and southwest, southeast. So if we're north, what were we? We're northwest. I mean, that isn't one. We know that's not one. There's this one. And there's this one. So let's head for this one. Full steam. There's one there. Ah, there's one there. That's not south though, is it? But we can't. We cannot miss that out. Even though it's... Because it's just there. So we can scooch across to that one. Full steam ahead, full petrol. I was even driving without petrol, so not to miss out on the petrol stuff. It is... That's not it. That's it there. Full steam ahead. Look at the speed. Look at the turning maneuverability. So I don't know how far we're going to get. I don't know what's really going to happen. We should be making, I forgot that we make carbon fibre. I picked it up before I realised. stuff. Does that already need more storage to get more stuff, but at the same time we're not really using it. The only thing was I saw we kind of were going low on iron. And iron we seem to use a lot of, but everything else we've got 800 on iron, we've only got like 500 of it as an issue. But so there we've gone through, so it tells us 91%. And we've gone to another platform real quick. So if it's not, if she doesn't, it'll tell us which one it is. It'll tell us. And if it's not the one we want or one of the ones we want, we're not going to stop, obviously. Like a big fancy one, or is that what? Is that the one behind it? Is that the same building, or is that one building behind it? I think that's a different building in front of it, isn't it? Yeah. I wonder if we've been to this one. I don't think so, as there's a big monster on top. We cruise past it, it'll tell us what it is. I see a man. Hopefully they don't pop in straight away. And another refueling outpost. That is not what we're here for. We are here for this place. It doesn't look as important because it's not got a little box on it we can go into. So I'm going to call it right now and say this isn't. Isn't one. Northeast, so that isn't what we want. So let's get the map up. Let's plumb a course. Let's do the course. It's a long way away. It's definitely a long way away. But the other two are south, and we're still in the north. So hopefully, right, with this, we'll how long have we got left? A bit. We can cruise down to this one. Hear us say, or find it's one of these other ones which is correct. And then, is that something hovering in the sky? That there? What is that there? What is that? That's one of them things. What's it doing? What is that? Oh, it's coming from here. Is it? What's it? It's got lost, that one. It woke up there when we looked at it, didn't it? It can't keep up with Reckless. Not a chance, Sonny, you can keep up with Reckless. Is that a mine in the middle of the ocean? Hang on, what? That looks like a floating mine. Yeah, that's a mine in the middle of nowhere. That's one thing I've not been looking out for. Is mines in the middle of anywhere. So I am guessing we've been to all these places. Nomad's Tower. So we're going to go past an unknown. We can kind of dart through these. We could go to this unknown and this unknown. and then we've kind of been to everywhere else. So we can, I suppose. That's one unknown, and that's the other unknown. Oh, that's underground, that one. So underground, underwater. We're not. So diesel is lasting a lot longer, I must admit. We're pumping out 2 carbon fibre. We'll be able to make rifle bullets. How much does it take to cost? How much does it cost to make a set of thingy bullets? It takes 3 man, so it's pretty costly. It is costly. All we could do is double up. We could double up and put another 2 tanks, and when we get it means going back and forth up to Finger to get diesel. But I don't know. Is it worth it? Will you have to just soon rely on electric energy? Beginning to save me bio waste because I realised we needed petrol. We needed petrol to make CO2 back at the rocket launching facility. The only way I can see doing that is via making petrol on here, because it takes too long the other way. Because we need a petrol generator which makes electricity, but the byproduct is the CO2. So this is just a tiny little habitat by the looks of it. The rollerball and so on. So we are churning through the diesel. I wouldn't normally be using it, but we've got a short time for it. And the problem is you have to go all the way up here to fill it up. If we were doing stuff down here like the Exodus station, you have to go all the way back up here if we needed petrol or something to fill it up. If we can pass that, where is it? We're above it. That's 200 metres under there. 200 metres. We can't go 200 metres. That is a long way down there. It's not even registered it. with the diesel on. And I think we've been to all these places. It says we are. That doesn't even look like one. Ah, the pain. That doesn't even look like... Oh, it has got a node on. It has. Yes, it has. So I think for today, once we get there, we maybe unlock it. And then the last one. The last one I'm hoping is this one. So that'd be southwest and that'd be southeast. I mean, look how close we were. If this is one, when we came from this up here, so when we came, right at the beginning, we came out of Santry Dock, came down here, and I wanted to go straight south. Right at the beginning. And I went straight south. Now, if we'd have come via this, it would have unlocked it just right at the beginning of the game. But we'd have had to level up to get there, but still. That's the word, basically. Has that got a flying thing over there? And it's that fuel station. I think we've done the fuel station, haven't we? Random mines in the middle of the water. I've not seen that before. See, there's two. There's one there, and there's one there. We hopefully, this is southwest 1153255. Quiet, the nerves are kicking in. Right, so we're going to see. If it's one of these, we're going to leave it. Well, we'll have to leave it anyway. Yes, it is Southwest 1125. It is Southwest 1125. We're going to bring it in. We are going to bring it in. I'm going to slam on the anchors. And we disable petrol for the time being. And this is it. Right then, I'm going to save it here. So next time, we're going to go up there, we're going to get that. We're going to hopefully, stuck on my own door. Then this, I'm hoping that this is the other one. If that's south, east, west, this will be south east, this one. See, that's even a different one, SSGS. And then there's these things off down here. Look at that loot we did. I'm proud of that loot, even though there's nothing there. And hopefully that'll get us a gyrocopter. So that's what it is. We've used too much petrol for my liking, but we've gained a really... Oh, we've got three. We've got three. So I mean, for all that journey, we've got a few carbon fibre. We've got all that stuff in there. Let's save it. Let's save it. Like I said, last time when I logged in, I wasn't at my last save. I was at the one before. So I'm going to just double save it. Oh, see, that's stuck on the screen. We've messed up. We've messed up. Hopefully, everything will be alright. We saved it. At least we know what we're doing in case it has gone wrong. So anyway, next time up there, get that. Across to the other one, get that. Get a gyrocopter. Finally. And then we could maybe start looking at going back to the rocket base and building a rocket. Maybe sending a human into space. Sending a human into space. Send Blackbeard on its on its destiny voyage. Is it something like that? Yeah. It's heroic destiny voyage. Anyway, so thank you, and I will see you all next time.